Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're getting back into this. So,
Yeah,
load game.
and I cannot see
Just a
you
moment. I'm getting you up and
screen share.
running.
Thank you.
Stream. There we
Now we
go.
can see
Yes. Now we can see what
we're
we're
back.
doing. We're back in the Azores of Portugal. Yippee! So, but So there's that. There's that. Grind that all the way down. And now we wait for the game to load. Do 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 do. Any minute now. In a minute. Come on. Come on. Well, okay. So we just need no gas. We just need so when last we saw our fair heroes, this was very shortly after we had a incident.
With extinction now.
Wakey wakey, wakey wakey, wakey wakey, wakey wakey. Basically, we're sending the capture team out to wake everybody up.
Yeah, you also need to assign to these to the posts.
Well, we can actually do one better than we can actually do one a little bit better than having it than having them tagged to the ranger stations.
Hmm? We can.
Yep, because we now have secure because we have these puppies.
Nice.
Because and these are directly assigned and you can directly assign capture teams to these. The moment something becomes an issue, it can be dealt with swiftly.
Hmm.
Now we just need that under the influence of a maintenance post?
Yes.
Yes, but these two aren't, so... Uh, there. Oh, look at the babies! Look at the
Baby.
babies! Look at them! They look so happy. Oh, what's this little gray? What's this little gray one? It looks so... It's just a baby. Okay, what is your... Okay, you will find everything you need. You just need a minute. Because I've set this up to be really good for parasaurs. Okay, you're... Okay, let's... There we go.
Bit of cover. ground nut.
There we go.
We could wait on the contract.
Yeah, let's just wait on that a little bit. Oh my. Hold still. Hold still for 5 seconds, you little. What is your. Hold still.
At your media whizzing wetland.
There. Oh, let's double Okay. Trikes could stand a little more ground fiber.
Hmm. That's the cover.
That's the wrong thing.
There we go.
There. Everybody's happy.
Now we just need to photograph a velociraptor.
Which means we need to have one. Which means...
Nope.
Oh, it comes off the small velociraptor's dig. Well... Okay. Well, let's... let's send them.
You also need to put the guy with the
Yeah,
expedition.
I'm working on sending folks back on breaks. Let's... Boop. Train. Take a break. When he comes back, he's gonna take a break. And then, now we just... Okay. 4... Confirm. Oh, there we go. And we can technically hire more people, but I like where we are right now. We'll hire more people if we need to.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's take a look at... Okay, those are all together. Parasaurs are happy. Trikes are happy. Everyone is happy. Now let's... Now... We have maximum security fencing. Let's put it to
In
use for this, for this...
Velociraptor.
Let's put it to use for this raptor paddock.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Gate. And okay, we need more scientists before we can research the bigger substation. That's fine.
More like
Oh,
a bigger power station.
yep. So, alright. What can we do to
If
keep our stars rate up? We need more dino prestige. Some
we could
brack.
get the,
It looks like brackies would be like our biggest, like, appeal generator, but we can put them over there.
mm.
Now,
Also, let's see
these
what they include.
puppy. Now these puppies.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been
This.
updated. The tornado threat level has been raised.
We're just gonna be bring. This is gonna allow us to bring more.
Damage over here.
There we go. Why are we suddenly playing the exciting music?
They talk about an increased tornado threat level.
Ah. Okay, this is gonna take us to 51% of their gene of the raptor genome.
Hmm.
Let's make this. It's not. That guy's not a synthesis. That's not a synthesis one. Okay. Let's just. There we go. So if
And
it's.
send Murphy on a break.
Oh yeah. Yep.
We do not want our dentry to be named
Yeah.
Murphy.
Yeah, that would be just unhinged levels of irony. Okay. So we've got our raptor paddock all set and ready. The mate, we've got. Oh, rain's really pour. Rain's really starting to pour down. But we're not getting any of the like tornado red alerts that give us the sign to open the oh crap bunkers. So currently it's just really freaking rainy.
Yep.
And we are gonna.
Damage over here.
Oh, there we go.
Follow debris and proceed to take cover at
Open them up.
Oh no. Things might take damage. We might lose some dinos.
The way this works, the dinosaurs don't like automatically die. Like the only way I think I've seen these die is if they take is if it's old age or if they get in a old age, sickness, or getting in a fight. I've never had one actually keel over from a storm. Ooh, there goes Park Tour 1 and the small substation. Those are actively. But the storm is passing and we have an emergency, like, backup maintenance team we can deploy right away to keep everything
I'll fix up this damage.
Hello,
operate
Thug.
keep everything operational. Basically, because of how we've laid out our repairs infrastructure, this is actually not that bad. And it's fizzled out.
Guessing we're gonna have no tours or anything like that in the raptor pen.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, no. Just nah. Nah. But yeah, see how, But yeah, see how... But yeah, we've got this... Once we get this, the zipline repaired,
Damage found, but I'm on it.
we can actually close the shelters
Ladies and gentlemen, we
so
apologize
everything can go back to normal. Sure, everybody was kind of wigging out because of the storm, but all is well again. Alright. So, as we were saying... We want as much coverage of the raptors in regards to security as we can get. Just maximum coverage.
Because nobody wants to be the guy who gets to tell the boss, the raptors are missing.
Yeah. Nobody is having a good day when that happens. So what we're gonna do over here is
Ladies and gentlemen, the
basically give the...
please resume your normal activity.
Damage found, but I'm on it.
In the response facility.
as basically put as... It's basically make a response facility that's as close to these raptors as physically possible. We're already maxed out on all of our reps. So let's give capture team to... Let's assign it to the security coverage we have for the raptors. And the way this works, the minute something goes funky, oh, nope, 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 I don't want you to do that. No. I don't want you to... No. And... there. That team has coverage of all of these animals here. And... this team over here is just gonna be focused on the raptors because, well, it's raptors. we go. And they are also going to get the capture team added just for extra safety, and because shit happens, we are finally gonna rip off the. Oh god, there's no space anywhere for anything. We are finally gonna rip off the band-aid. A little bit. And put down.
This needs some work.
Let's center. Ouch.
There. A little bit of a train wreck, but there. Now this means we can assign MVU teams to ranger stations. There we go. Now let's go. Let's send them out. So there we go. Now we've got this group just happy as clams in a mud flat over here. And we've got the repair teams scuttling about the park doing maintenance and crud.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
So while that's happening, okay, we need some more scientists on.
Yeah.
Let's actually, you know what? Let's bite the bullet and hire some more people. We kinda need it.
So,
This one. This one. And this one. There we go. Now 32, 32, 36. Okay, we're gonna that.
Nope.
Okay, 30. We're just gonna. That's it. Okay, we are still. We are still making money. Good, 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 good. Let's go into operations again. Faster research, faster research. That's gonna be done in about 30 seconds. We're gonna be able to replace a vast majority of these of our power stations with stuff that's larger and more efficient. So Raptor, raptor, raptor. That's gonna take us
Hmm.
over the 70 we need to have them reproduce, which is
Hmm.
good.
Can I be the ham? Can I be the Can I be the what's the name of the chaos guy?
Malcolm.
Yeah, can I be the Malcolm here and say that it's not a good idea to let them
To let them reproduce. I know, I'm just, the higher the genome accuracy, the more you can kind of do with them.
hmm. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
At task. There we go. Now I'm gonna. I like this little.
Yeah, it's also a plant eater.
Yeah, this little guy looks nice. He looks friend shaped. There we go.
Damage found, but I'm on it.
Friend.
Yeah, he's a small herbivore that's going to run around. I don't know who he can cohabitate with.
But we're gonna find out.
Hmm.
There we go. So now that we've got the genome necessary, let's
And the per egg sounds like fun with them.
yep. We're just gonna leave the pattern alone. We're not gonna really need a male, but it's good
Hmm.
to have the thing on file. Let's just fix that as much as we can.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Keeper synthesis.
Research. That already like halved it.
Hmm.
That's gonna be in like a minute. So we're gonna save our cheaper and faster incubation people for when this is ready. Yeah, let's toss somebody on that really quick here. You. Go work on that. Capture team's just doing checks to make sure everybody's behaving themselves. They do this when when you've assigned them to a post.
I get a
Alright.
close up on the invisible fence, please.
It's
Just
a type of fencing that connects to a tag that's embedded in the animal, where it basically learns that this is its territory and it doesn't really even think about going elsewhere.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation
Alright, let's select. No to the aggressive female. And no to this other aggressive female.
No aggressive.
I'm chill with the rest of these, and it says we need at least 2. And we've got 3 here, so I'm chill with this.
Okay, cheaper, faster.
Yep, that'll get us our little babies in about a minute and a half. Now, what we're gonna do with the raptors, it's, I'm gonna give us a...
Remote viewing gallery.
Yeah, we can...
That. How about the more?
That
How
looks
about
biblically unsafe. I don't mind doing another research thing, because it's research needs to happen anyway. Let's just, I think we're gonna just move the gate closer to the rangers. And then lay down...
Let's.
Okay, let's... There we
there?
go. Now we won't be obstructed by the pylon. Pathway. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our
Release
magnificent
via
animals.
Airlift.
airlift. 1. Okay. So now we're gonna... Alright, so things we're gonna put in there to keep our Veloci babies happy. Donk,
Go
donk. If we end up needing
to.
more... Better to have 1 goat, better to have 2 goat than no goat.
Yep. Because they might substitute goat with something.
Yes. Human.
And we don't want.
Yeah, we do not want or need that in our lives. Alright, let's take a look at our lovely lady number 1. Alright,
What
so
do they need?
she's got the skin from the original movie. We're gonna give her... So she's still kind of exploring and expanding her territory, so the cover need is probably gonna be fixed real quick. And we're gonna give her a nice stout watering hole. And as she expands her territory, she'll get her cover needs met. But we're still gonna toss in a little bit here and there. Never hurts.
Damage over here.
Alright, this one's happy. This one's happy. And this one's happy.
What does the crown mean?
Oh, the crown means that one's head bitch in charge. Was it medium? Oh, it was medium carnivores dig site 2. Faster, faster. There we go. That'll be done and dusted in about 10 seconds. So now we get to play the most dangerous game.
Asset delivery confirmed.
So we just have our gate guy come in, activate camera mode,
You dropped it.
snap a picture. Oh, dang it. We're gonna have to drive closer. Good.
While
Now
the
bail.
dinosaurs are living wonders,
Get out of there.
money
Get.
is what brought them back and keeps them here. A
Go, go, go,
European
go, go.
theme park needs to be a moneymaker if it's going to survive long term.
Alright, so we need to be making money. Let's take a look. See where... Alright, let's view our finances. Our predominant expenses are our scientist wages and our power. If we can cut down... I'm not gonna, like... I'm not gonna can people, because that's how we get a bad time. Also, we need people. So what we're gonna do instead is slap down larger power stations so we can cut down on the number of them. Oh great, those two are having a cat fight.
It
They're
seems like they're
they're
deciding who is the one in charge.
they're deciding who gets to wear the head bitch in charge crown.
I've been looking into that threat we received from Extinction Now. They warned that they're turning to drastic measures, and, well, I believe them.
Okay.
Since that message, I've heard more and more reports of dangerous chemicals intercepted in transit, and dinosaurs being poached from private land around the world. Something is happening.
I'm worried too. There's been a lot of chatter about a solution to the dinosaur problem on websites like Dark Jurassic lately. Nothing helpful to us, but it's scary stuff.
It sounds bad for the dinosaurs. It sounds even worse for business. And speaking of business, we can't just stop. I say we keep up the client work while the sectors keep tracking down Extinction Now. Ideally before they actually do whatever it is they threaten to.
I will get every contact we have in every
Now-
sector to investigate this. In the meantime, there are clients that need our help. Some focus, please.
Let's direct connect. These two lines so we don't lose power when we cut that line. Okay. That just... Okay. Economy. View finances. Okay, we haven't fully shed how much power our power bill, but we're making headway here. I think... Oh, we can invest in a repeater pylon. Oh, what's power 5? I don't actually know. What is that? Ah, that allows us to even further increase the amount of power we're putting out. So we can...
That's
That means we can... If we can... The more people, basically the sooner we can get our grid running more efficiently for less, the sooner we can
how many small power stations do you have left?
I've got this big chunker. I've got this power station, and I've got... Where the this one isn't even doing anything. So we're safe to remove it from the grid. And immediately connect things back up. Okay. There we go. So, we're gonna start
This damage, no problem.
our infrastructure upgrade system over here from the large station. This is gonna increase our output power by 50%.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be very helpful in allowing us to basically cut down the number of power buildings we're using. Decrease the number of buildings we're using. Alright, we've got 162 out of 180 power use. Let's see, what does that mean? Okay, this power station isn't using any power at all, but I'm still going to double check that everything is still going to be running through the system properly.
Got some damage here.
So basically, this is the radius for a substation. So let's say we put for a repeater station. So let's say we put one right here. Now let's hit the move so we can see which one it's connected to. So it's connected to that substation right there. Ooh! This one's got the chunkiest reward, and we can probably do it the fastest. But yeah, so because this station is connected to this substation, that means we can very, very slowly start removing these pylons. Although, honestly, I kind of want to move the substation, so it's connected to the substation that's giving the...
Damage over here.
Kind of want to give it coverage for the Velociraptor infrastructure we're building.
What does that green mean?
Oh, green is where there's overlap.
You do that, and then you can cut that substation.
Yep. But first, because we can connect these repeater stations
From each other.
Fixing it up.
to each other, this expands their reach by a substantial margin. But first we can... Actually, I'm gonna just start... There. That covers this whole area here off of this one substation, so we can... There, see how much space that clears up almost immediately?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, let's get that lagoon we got a contract for up and running, because that'll help us with the whole making money thing. Said at least 5 sections. nets us. Now let's start putting stuff to live there. Bust out another repeater station. These folks now have power. And we can now do something with this lovely little area over here. So basically, if we can expand the use of the repeater stations. Okay, that's connected to that. And that covers...
That needs fixing. I'm on it.
that area's sphere, so we can then... And there we go. That immediately clears up even more space for us to use for other things. So now let's go to this lagoon thing
This needs fixing.
and give it its own ranger team and assign the vet team to it.
Emborosaurus.
Chronosaur. Of what we can, of what's within the budget right now, Chronosaur is kinda what we got.
Or
But
Attenborough.
either a Chrono or an Attenborough. But I'm willing to wait and save up for us to be able to do the Chrono because that's going to be very lucrative for us to do.
Hmm.
There we go. Now that's gonna allow us to remove... that substation right there, clearing up even more space.
I'm on it.
This is using 180. That one's using 43. So we're already cutting down a lot on the amount of power we're using. We can also bring in... We can also be bringing in more guests, like we're gonna be able to with this big lad. Actually, let's use the Attenboroughs because... let's go... Let's do it. Okay, so... There we go. That's gonna give us time to regain money. And... That's abutting the... There we go. Now...
Ladies
There
and
we
gentlemen,
go.
we have added a new lagoon viewing
This
gallery,
needs some work.
ready for you to observe our
Basically...
marvelous marine reptiles.
And now we need... maintenance post for this entire
area.
infrastructure.
Keep an eye out for work.
And everything is within both the sphere of direct repair and in the sphere of we'll poke it with a stick.
Hmm.
Okay. So we are steadily scenery. Nah. Alright, let's take a look. Let's select our eggies. Well, aggressive only really seems to kick off if it's with other species. That is a weird combo. I'm not gonna lie. That is a weird combo to be both tolerant and aggressive. It happens, I guess. We're just gonna wait for things to recover. Are you optimized? Yes. Are you optimized? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather
Needs fixing.
forecasts
I'm on
predict
it.
an incoming tornado.
Got some infrastructure damage.
Let's bring you...
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The tornado threat level has been raised.
Let's bring you to a... let's bring you to a spot where you get better,
Foot traffic.
So nah, let's just... Okay, this is
Fossil
fine.
zone.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look at what our guests are predominantly. We're predominantly
Green.
we're predominantly green and generalized guests. So the lab tour is kinda... Oh, the
There.
fossil zone helps is a little...
Ladies and gentlemen, discover where...
Oh, hang on. Now we just wait for the warning to proc. Oh, we need to...
This needs some work.
Let's just storm harden you really fast here. Yeah, if we don't take damage from a storm...
until the tornado has passed.
Open her up!
Damage. Problem.
Also, if we put a station here, oh, okay, that's one of the repeater stations. Okay, the parasaur. Okay, teams are deploying. We just need... Okay, I'm gonna... put down something I should have put down a while ago. Another... I'm gonna put down something I should have put down another thing I should have put down a while ago. Basically, okay, they're repairing this repeater station. Once that's repaired,
Got some damage here.
and just like that, all the power comes back. And now they're gonna be repairing the fence. What in God's name are y'all doing over there? Jeez, this was a bad one. Okay. Okay. That's already getting fixed. Now,
This needs some work.
you're gonna go back in your house.
Attention,
Select an asset.
A situation has been registered by our security system. Capture teams, report in.
Now, there we go. Now,
Asset transportation underway.
ranger team. No, that's not what I need. Maintenance team.
The
Add
tornado has now
task.
passed. Please resume your normal activity.
Oh, go fix the power line. Please, thank you. Okay. All the animals are contained.
Damage found, but I'm on it.
Okay, what's the thing that doesn't have power? Oh, all of this over here. Once we get that line... Where the hell is my maintenance team building? Over here. Like, I know I made one. Where the f is it?
Some damage that
Let's...
needs patching up.
Once this cable's fixed... Okay, that's all back online.
That needs fixing. I'm on it.
There we go. Now, where is... Ah. I'm gonna just connect these two real quick to bring things back online. Close the shelters so everybody can get
We
back out
apologize for
and we
any
can be
inconvenience
back in
experienced during our
business.
recent handling of anomalous events.
This needs some work.
Okay. So 20 out of 60, 180 out of 180. So let's take... Let's trim... Let's trim that. And connect another large... Let's connect another large one into the grid. So that takes the load off of this station and allows us to create more redundancies in the system for our larger station. Alright, so what is the major malfunction? Okay. So everybody's still waking up from a nappy nap. Alright, let's... First, this is all connected into the grid. Let's pull its connection. And we can... And... There we go.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. All personnel, please respond.
Oh. What is having difficulties? Ah, okay. Well, that's easy enough to fix. There we go. What's the other thing that need power? Ah, this little guy, which we don't actually need. There we go. There. Now we just... Oh, okay. Let's... Okay. Makes sense. Some of the cover kind of got wrecked during the hurricane event.
Over here.
Okay, so now that we've got some additional... Okay, so we've got that running nicely.
Problem.
There we go. Now, our big goal here is to kind of... Alrighty, so we're coming back up. Coming back up, we're coming back up. Our dinosaur welfare's coming back up. We're just getting everybody
Damage found, but I'm on it.
awake again. We have plenty of babies. We do not need more babies. We will add more babies as we need them. Okay. So... right now... Oh. Well... that's an easy enough. Fix. There we go. Basically, we're trimming the fat in regards to power infrastructure. Okay, to get both of them out, first up, I love the coloration on this. God, it looks stunning. Yeah, we just need a little bit more money and then we can make them both. But right now, our big goal is to get our power infrastructure a little more... Okay. Well, good thing there's a ranger team right there to do the, What do you mean you can't reach it? Where is...
Damage over here.
Cannot find a route to its destination. Check for obstructions. Where is Ranger Team 1 anyway? Oh, that's where you are. Well, won't hurt to have a second, Ranger Team assigned. Come on. Do. What do you mean you can't reach it? Do you need another gate? There shouldn't be anything obstructing your way. Why can't you find it? Nice. You know what? We're gonna use some of this extra space we've... Oh. Ah! We're gonna use some of this.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
Okay. I don't know why they suddenly can't reach. They not? Oh my. There. Now you should be able to. Was the issue just that they didn't have their own explicit gate? Oh my god. What am I gonna do with people? There we go. That's netted us a little more funds,
And
Got some damage here.
which will allow us to...
cheaper, cheaper, faster.
and then send everybody on a break.
Hmm.
Commencing procedure.
Also, they need food when they come in there.
View Genome Library. Bonus info. They need a fish feeder.
Attention personnel. An animal scan has been completed by
Info. Fish. Okay. Feeders. Just gonna put a couple of them down.
Damn it.
There we go. Let's
Station personnel. Please stand by.
let them out. Here we go. They're gonna explore for a little bit. They are happy as clams in a mud flat. Let's take a look at some of the other contracts. There we go. And we are almost there. Now let's... We've already got optimal bathroom coverage. I'm gonna have to move this.
There we go.
What's the...
Sorry about that. The internet just.
Your internet just had a, Your internet
Yeah.
had a brain spasm.
Yeah, that went and take a look at it.
There we go. Now...
It should be fixed now.
Let's...
Just connect a road to it instead of.
Problem is that it's too close to that, to this, substation.
We need that
But...
substation.
I'm willing to bet. There. Now we can... It's still that it's way too close to the... Heck. You know what? I'm gonna...
Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle return.
Oh, that was it.
Personnel, we have detected power outages across the site. Available
That
personnel,
was a close one.
please respond.
Now, what we're gonna do instead of...
Sending the drone out.
There. That's all
Connected.
connected. There
This
we
needs
go.
fixing.
Oh, there's high demand here, so let's put... No, it's shopping they want, not
Damage
food.
that needs patching up.
Play area.
This needs some work.
Fish tank and some TVs.
Hmm.
There we go. Mhm. There we go.
About that amenity you have there that you are moving around with.
Oh, that one.
You need to.
Yeah,
It.
I need to. I need to make it go away. Then I can mush. Rain down a little bit. Which means these paths here do not need to exist. Ah, some. Ah, there's some pretty good demand for a monorail along here. Food, drink. Okay, so there is a want for some of these. Let's make those a little smaller so they'll actually, like, fit.
Fossil display in the
That's
play
not
area.
quite. We need something a little bit bigger to basically make everybody happy. Good thing it'll still fit.
Hmm.
Optimize. Ready.
Yeah, that's everybody. That's making money. That's making money. Now,
Drink.
a medium. Uh,
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming tornado.
Oh my god! Can we stop having tornadoes for 5 seconds?
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The tornado threat level has been raised.
Fine. This can be cut down to a jukebox. There we go. Okay, that's making money. Everything's everything is turning a profit. Brontosaurs are happy. Colossos are happy. Everything is happy. All of our animals are happy and well cared for. Oh, we're starting. Okay, let's, because we got the heads up.
This needs fixing.
So let's open the shelters ahead of time so everybody has time to get the frick inside.
Uh,
Genius.
yeah,
Heck
sure. Okay.
of a I have to I have to say I do love that, like, okay, could y'all kindly move a little bit faster, please? Agitated because of the storm. I understand, babies. Okay. We're already starting repairs. And we've got enough funds to make back the repair cost issue. Let's just speed run this thing out of here. Good. Now, where's our
This needs fixing.
okay. Alright.
We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
We actually haven't lost power once this whole thing. Or, well, during this specific storm, it's like, yeah, that's my train of thought. It's like, can we stop having tornadoes? For 5 minutes! Allah, the Shrek meme! Because after a certain point, it does get kind of annoying just how often just how often the weather decides to say, fuck you. Okay, the storm is passing. Buildings are getting repaired. Once everything's repaired. Oh, what exactly is it even that needs, like, air work done? Oh, that little neat nomp of fence right there. Alrighty, it is now safe to open her back up for business.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Expedition map. Let's look. Herbivore. Okay. Rhinoceros. Have I not done the research for Bracky? I have done the research for Bracky. That's a stego, that's an iguanodon, that's a washimo, microceratus, velociraptor. Okay, okay, okay. I know Bracky is here somewhere. And you two, and then break, 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 take a break, take a break, and take a break. There we go. That'll keep us ticking. We can get a Bracky and release it into one of these. Okay, who plays Nicey Nice with Sauropod? You play Nicey Nice with Sauropod.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tornado has now passed. Please resume your normal activity.
Okay. Transport rating. Okay. We need to do a little something something about the our transit system. We don't quite have space for a monorail. Well, we can do it's basically the next best thing. Okay, the dinosaurs are starting to reach the end of their natural lifespans, so let's make another batch.
Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis.
There we go.
Damage, no problem.
Fresh blood for the herd. Because our drysaurs are starting to get up in age, and it'll be good for everybody if we have some cell. Let's put down another.
Damage that needs patching up.
There we go. Now let's.
Got some
That'll.
infrastructure down.
Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me. Now. We don't really need these. Okay.
Fixing it up.
So now that we've got a functioning genome, let's see. What do y'all play nice with? Okay, you don't care really about like sauropods. Alright, let's. There we go.
On the way to that repair job. On it. All exits forward there.
Alrighty, let's do this. There
Damage
we go.
found, but I'm on it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we dropped stock.
Oh well. Okay. There we go. And now basically I expanded their enclosure in another direction. The I expanded the Velociraptor paddock in a different direction. So we can then expand
Some work.
Heading to collect the asset.
for these lovely ladies. And
transported.
Okay. Enclosure's been built up. Alright.
Asset
Do
has been
you need
transported.
sweet olive nut? There we go. Look at them. Look at it. Oh, you need some ground fiber. Okay, we can. Where's stuff you already like? There we go. Alright, what's your. Need some more wetland? Okay.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
There. Oh, everybody's happy. Okay. Our power bill is still our biggest one, but you know what? I'm fine with that. Alrighty. There we go. Ugh. There we go. Right, 269. You know what? Get. Let's
And damage that needs patching up?
okay. This is gonna be a whole little infrastructure type area. There we go now. Okay, let's... I can tackle that in a half a heartbeat. Now I just gotta wait for the...
Got some damage here.
once it gets within the influence of...
Let's put the drone to work.
There we go. Now... let's bite the bullet, folks. Right. Now, things we're gonna need to build over here. So these animals have like a proper infrastructure going on. They're gonna need... first up, these bad boys are getting their own response. They're getting their own response team. I do not. I do not care. They are getting their own one. So far, so good. We've got another few minutes before the star of the show, as it were.
Just for the lols. Am I correct in assuming this is Lichess?
Yep.
Hey, Lichess.
Now, we can...
Damage that needs patching up.
now let's take a look at our scientists. We can't really, like, buff their, like, welfare knowledge right now without building another science center. We don't have the... we need to research... yeah, that's gonna be basically everybody for our research team, but this is gonna pay off big time.
Some work.
Namely because we are gonna have... let's select the eggies. So the aggressive only really seems to apply to other species.
It's good to
But
know.
but let's make the male the one without the aggressive trait. All right.
Okay, let's just. How is it going in Stellaris?
Do this.
Damage
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Drone task assigned.
We have there we go. Slap down a path.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe.
And we are almost ready for our lovely lip. The AIs want to kill me. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Well, something croaked of old age. Take it away.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay, we are back in, and we can make another staff center, which I'm gonna put right over here. That's gonna allow us to train our scientists. And that's gonna combine science genetics. There we go. That nets us some handy dandy money. Okay, we got almost 10 seconds till. Get ready.
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Release via airlift. Literally no. These two.
Collect the asset. Collect an asset.
Alright. Right. Alright. Let's get some water. There we go.
Assets in the air.
Send.
What can be said about the Tyrannosaurus Rex that hasn't been said 1,000 times before? It's an incredible, highly developed predator. Probably the best known dinosaur out there to boot. And yet it never fails to impress. And terrify. It's a valuable addition to our collection. As long as we keep it secure.
I must say, I'm impressed. And more importantly, our client is impressed. And there were no other incidents that I should be concerned about?
Negative. All under control.
Very good. Then I will leave you with my congratulations.
George, you didn't tell her about the second sabotage? Have you been spending too much time around me?
I'm pretty proud of this place. You and I were both involved with the 5 deaths, so it's nice to show the world just how secure they could have been. If the right people were making the big decisions, that is.
I didn't realize you were so sentimental.
And yes, I have been spending too much time around you.
That's the Lambert I know and love. Still, I guess the next task here will be making it as good as it can be.
And okay, so a little more pastures what we need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna expand out this way. Move. Alright, this one's kind of the needier of the two. So Okay, there we go. All is good in the. Now, let's go to that world map. Happy, 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 happy. And Bison Sanctuary in Italy. Based on the imagery, I'm guessing this is up in the Alps. Fun.
Oh no.
I have no complaints about the Alps. I think they're
It's
nice.
not. It's not that. It's just.
Oh god, what's gonna happen now?
Yeah.
This land
Here's the
has
thing.
quite a
Extinction.
history.
Whenever Extinction now is
A very
quiet,
dark one,
I get
rich
worried.
with human pride and greed.
There.
I should know. I saw it firsthand.
So, we'll just have to work with what we've got
Plus,
here.
the powers that be might have changed its name from Bison Valley to Sanctuary, but you can't erase the sins of the past. Although you can create something better. A haven for prehistory, where the guests are more enclosed than the dinosaurs for once. Are you up to the task?
We're
The
gonna have to
Biosyn
be.
Sanctuary. I thought that human influence here was prohibited.
And yet, an exception has been made for Din. For me. Our client this time is rather important, and they are hoping to expand this beautiful sanctuary. This is to become a destination where guests can see and learn about dinosaurs in their natural habitat.
Well, that's quite the sales pitch. Hey, look at this. Goosebumps.
It's the kind of contract we've been dreaming of. We
also
need
need
this to
one.
go well.
There we go.
Now, let's see. Who else is in here? Dinosaurs already on site. And we can't synthesize.
A major goal of the conservation sector is to show the world how wonderfully majestic these animals can be.
Ground
Education is
fruits.
half the battle, and a sanctuary like this is the perfect place for guests to see dinosaurs in their natural habitat.
That also means that we shouldn't be setting up paths or buildings or anything like that in our main sanctuary area. This time, the dinosaurs are as free as possible, and it's the guests that are enclosed. Makes you think, huh?
And let's splash down a little more water. Oh, there we go. Oh, babies. What's the problem?
Blend. There we go.
Let's, oh, it's ground fruit. There we go. Am I happy?
Mm.
Oh, except for you two. Except for you lot. You need some you need ground fiber. There we go. There we go. Now, first thing we're gonna do is replace this power station. First up,
Where?
we're gonna There we go. There we go. All right. Now. Oh, I didn't even know you guys were over here.
It's a good idea to put one of those in this weather because man, this place is.
Personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
All right. Where's the thing that don't have power? Oh, that. And
Gonna
now
need rest.
I need to put down some amenities so people will actually, you know, actually.
在侏罗纪之旅中，
Okay, we're taking a test drive. Okay, we're gonna need to put down a larger... down a larger power station. So next we need to lay down okay, we're starting to see people. Starting to see signs of life. Now we need... there.
This opportunity is the pinnacle of what the conservation sector wants. We must make this a success. But for the ecosystem to thrive, you'll need more dinosaurs in the area.
And the client doesn't want any dinosaur synthesis on site. This will be a glimpse into the wild ecologies of tomorrow. That also makes this place an amazing research opportunity. So we should grab some photographs while we're at it.
We sure about the synthesis limitation? You know, an old contact of mine, Lewis Dodgson, you might have heard of him, was all about the genetic potential of dinosaurs. I hear he even had a whole immensely profitable dino-based pharmaceuticals thing going. I wonder where that ended up.
And this, having the Hyperloop means that, basically guests, aren't in the cold as long as they are. As they, could be. Okay. So left. Okay. That's gonna be fairly easy.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
There we go. We also lay down drink amenity. And let's see, that's a shopping, that's stuff to drink. Now we need wood.
Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
No, that's a small one. That's not gonna be any real use. So we're gonna go. Change product. Oh. Well, let me.
Attention personnel, please
That
stand by
for
for a
you.
vehicle return.
Change product. Features. And a place to play. And finally.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Bathroom and shelter. Okay. Mm. There we go. And oh, that was supposed to be group adaptation. Now we need a bathroom.
Our restroom is
Right now, what's the problem? Path capacity. Okay. Well, I know how to fix this. There. Nice chunky path. Now, let's see. There's something for this. Sinos. There's something for the Apatas. And why are we going? We are working on it. Patience is a virtue. Oh yeah, this is the Alps ish. This is why. I'm just looking at it going, why? Why are we here? Why is it so goddamn cold? Well, whatever vehicle is having a problem should have thought about what it was doing.
Attention all science personnel. Please report to the newly opened Science Center.
There we go. Now. There. Now I need to build a control facility. Alright, alright. We're starting to. Jesus, that was quick. It's cold as hell. Why are the dinosaurs wanting to bump uglies? I'm not faulting them, I'm just... Why?
Because it will probably solve the cold issues.
I guess.
Look. Don't look
Okay.
at me. I don't know why.
Dinosaurs
What?
are the way they dinosaur, but... Let's put down a large... Okay, let's get rid of this medium amenity and replace it with a big one.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for a vehicle return.
It all sounds like something that could be like... And booth seating. Nobody's overcrowded.
Personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
Now we can... Because that's where they decided to be, and nobody's gonna tell the dinosaur you can't be there. Do you want to be the one to tell the dinosaur you can't be there?
Also, dinosaurs, despite being reptiles, are
They are
endothermic.
Yes, there's a lot of science to document, as Bronze just so eloquently put it. There is a substantial degree of evidence to show that dinosaurs, despite being reptiles, were actually capable of being warm-blooded. Trust me, it's weird. Right, everybody happy? Baby! Oh Jesus! Hi.
Recess. That is not good.
Hi, you lot. So we got a trio of Rexies coming down the mountains, probably looking for nom-noms. There's a lot of evidence that dinosaurs were capable of self-regulating their body temperature.
We have an Alpha Zero security event. Eyes up.
I have no idea what that means, but it sounds serious. I'm saying it now, managing directors get priority into the emergency shelters, right? Right?
It means we've got carnivores approaching the park. Big ones.
And they look hungry. Even in a sanctuary, dinosaurs are having trouble getting their fill. Well, more evidence of how much these animals need our support. We're doing good work here.
Trank all three.
I'll pat myself on the back when the hungry meat eaters have been tranked and contained, thank you very much.
Going to take a hit to the income, but I'd rather have that than
We will take a hit to the income over our guests becoming dino poo.
Yes.
Okay, we've got two male. We've got two females and a male.
We cannot
Where
build
is...
there yet.
But there's a fence up there. I can
You
move
cannot.
site map. Okay,
The
this
green,
area.
the green indicator is the buildable area. You cannot build there,
Okay, we're gonna
unfortunately.
need to. Okay, once they're all tranked, we're gonna kind of need to. Actually, I've got an idea. Fence. Okay. It's not. Okay, this is not optimal, but it's not an optimal enclosing. But we kind of have to thread the needle a little bit here. Okay, so just gotta get these. There we go. We can move the track around a little bit. Once they are connected, that should fix that particular problem, and we're gonna have to just straight up move the tour area, which is not the end of the world, but for the safety of our animals. You're getting moved. Okay. Why do these not have any power? Let's just keep this down as... Okay. Why aren't these reading as having power? There we go. Now, yes, I'm aware you don't have quite enough space, but this is kind of the best we can do under these situations.
We don't want to let these loose with
the other animals. Because that's just asking for everybody involved to become very, very, very stressed. There. Now we can...
Those carnivores are highly developed predators. The way we keep them content here is to make sure we provide what they'd seek in their natural habitat: food, shelter, companionship.
They're really not all that different from us humans. Except they weigh tons.
Okay, I
And
need
can
more
easily tear you in half. Obviously.
Ever heard of the saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you? Because I'm pretty certain that the dinosaurs haven't.
And okay, so now we just kind of gotta... Okay, so predominant concern is space. I think we can get them the space they need without anybody getting hurt with some creative invisible fence application. Alright, these are starting to fix themselves. Let's get that all the way fixed. And there we go. What are you? Oh, you're gonna get eaten. They need more space. Yeah, let's see how much space can I really give these things. There, they'll have a solid amount of space. Let's send capture team to wake them up.
Adding to the list.
Alright. Have water right there. You just need a little more.
Yeah.
There we go. Now okay. Let's just get that fence assembled quick. Okay.
A power outage? Yet more sabotage? Must I add a liability clause to every contract I sign for you, or can we control this?
No. We can control this, right? The client won't know what happened. It's just Extinction now trying to make the place vulnerable to more wild dinosaurs. Build up to their big, scary threat from before. At least that's what the ominous emails they sent me said.
And you're just telling us this?
I was getting around to it, and now I have. Huh? But we can assign blame elsewhere later. For now, what do we do?
Restore the power grid. Then, setting up a new tour wouldn't hurt. They try to stop us, we create something incredible. The site is pretty amazing from the ground, sure, but it's spectacular from the air. Let's give our guests a whole new perspective on this park by setting up a balloon tour.
Oh, hello there, productive revenge. I know you well.
Okay. We're gonna...
This so-called sanctuary already needs to expand, and later it will need to expand again. Is this a sustainable solution, or is this a stubborn delay to the inevitable?
Okay. I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. Because that's a good point. Save. Stream save. Overwrite. Okay. Okay. And... oh, nope, wrong one.